Shallow depth of field, shallow depth of field, shallow depth of field. Everybody wants a shallow depth of field camcorder today. And guess what? I have one right here from Sony, the new PMW-F3. This is a super 35mm, not 35mm, super 35mm imaging imager in this particular camera. This fully rigged one I have here, just to run you very quickly through it. A Vocas Mattebox, the MB255, fitted onto the Carl Zeiss prime lens, a 50mm f1.5 Carl Zeiss prime lens. Very nice video light from Litepanels. This is a new video light from Litepanels. This is the Sola Fresnel. It has dimmer, 100% dimmer built in. At the same time, also focusing capabilities. Now this is powered off via a D-tap connector, which I have here fitted on with the F3, which is the ProTech shoulder brace mount, the very same one that I use for my review for the EX3. Now this is via V-mount plate battery, and via V-tap, this is the ST7 from ProTech, which is from Nippon Video System Company Limited. So let's now take a much closer look at the PMW-F3. Starting from the left side of the camcorder, you can see that a lot of the controls are pretty reminiscent of the Sony PMW-EX3. There are also, of course, the gain switches, the white balance switches, zebra button, the peaking, status, the time code U-bit duration button is found here on the left. Your display for your battery info, including all the other display options that you can turn on and off on the LCD screen. The audio controls are also found in this particular area. You have, of course, the option of channel 1s and 2s, including auto and manual, and the audio monitor volume controls that are found also at this area. Now above that is the S and Q. This is where the slow and quick motion control is, and to activate this is just depressing it till the ring turns blue. That's when you have over cranking and under cranking mode. There's a little illuminated cache recording display that tells you whether you have your cache recording being activated in the menu. There are altogether around about 5 or 6 assign buttons that can be found on the camcorder, and this being a engineering set or pre-production model, I am not too sure that that will change in the actual production line. So this is pretty very much the PMW-F3. The shutter switch off and on is found just underneath the ND filter, and in front of that is to depress either auto white balance and the assign button number 4, which is also found there. The on-off switch is just below the S/S card, and you have the slot select. Naturally, this is to select from A and B slots. The menu button, which is just above the S/S slot, and the select set dial, the ones that you will similarly find in your EX1 or your EX series, is found here. Picture profile button at the back of the camcorder, cancel button, and here comes all the connectors, which is the 2 A and B HD SDI outputs, the SDI out, video out, your time coding and your time coding out, including your gen lock. There is also a whole series of connectors like the HDMI out, your iLink HDV, the USB, an option remote and spare. This I understand with a software upgrade you can have actually two PMW-F3s to record in 3D. You will also notice that the PMW-F3 uses the same batteries from the EX series like the EX1 and EX3. This particular one, which is the BPU UB60. Okay, let us continue to the right side of the body. There is a 2 XLR inputs, and what comes with this engineering set I have here is a stereo microphone, which is now currently connected to the XLR inputs. Now, I guess you'll be asking me, why is there a zoom rocker on this particular camcorder since it's using prime lenses? And what I understand is they are developing lenses that will and can be used in conjunction with the zoom rocker, so you can actually zoom with this particular camera, but you will have to have that particular lens. Now, this is basically it, what the PMW-F3 is all about. And I think what is more interesting for you folks is to see the capability of the Super 35mm camera in action. And that's where I'm going to be showing you some sample footages recorded with the PMW-F3. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this has been given you a little insight into this particular camcorder from Sony.